there is currently a 3 times bonus on exploration data, and this means you can reach exploration elite faster than ever. Guys, I have something exciting to share with you guys. Today's video is brought to you by me and the Down to Earth store. So head over to store.d2a.com, check out the cool products. Not only are there new designs, but also new products like caps, beanies, jackets, which is something you guys have been asking for. You'll find a link in the video description. But for now, let's get back to the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous with Down to Earth Astronomy. 3 times payouts on exploration data means not only this is a very good option to make a decent amount of credits, but also to get that exploration elite rank if you haven't already. Best part of this is you can do this on a brand new commander. You don't need any fancy equipment, you don't need a ton of money to invest in this. You can pretty much, like within an hour of creating your account, be ready to go out and do this and get to elite within just a few more hours. So for this, of course, you're going to need a ship with a decent jump range and a little bit of exploration equipment. Any ship will do, but if you're a new player, I recommend buying yourself a hauler. It's dirt cheap and it has a pretty good jump range. While you could use any ship that you want, and you're just going to need the bare minimum of equipment that I'm going to be showing you now, this is the build I would recommend if you are a very new player and you don't want to invest too much money. This is a 1.3 million credit build, but I've spent like 900,000 just at a fuel scoop, and you could save easily like $500,000 off that price. Hardpoint wise, no hardpoints because we don't need it, and utility wise, nothing there either. Keep that empty as well. Core internals, I've gone lightweighted on the power plant and thrusters, so D-rated because that's the lightest. A-rated frameshift drive because we want that maximum range, and then 1D life support, 1D power distributor, and 1D sensors. Keep it light. We just want to get as much jump range out of the ship as we can. No engineering here, no unlockable modules or anything. This is just stuff you can buy straight off the outfitting screen. Optional internal wise, you will need a detailed surface scanner. That's going to be your moneymaker. That's the one we're using to map planets, and that's the one that's going to make you all the money, so you do need that. Other than that, fit whatever you want, but do fit a fuel scoop. Now you can see this is where I pretty much spent most of the 1.3 million that I spent on this ship. But if you want to go, whoops, that's not it. There we go, fuel scoops. You can see here I spent 900,000 on it. You can just downgrade to a B-rated, and then you save 700,000 almost. You can even go down to a C if you want to really go cheap, and then you pretty much cut off like 850,000 of the 1.3 million, making this really cheap. So you can definitely make this on a budget if you want to. Link for this build will of course be in the description. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be running something called the Road to Riches, and I'm going to explain to you everything about that here in a second, but first I just want to show you here that the account that I'm on right now is a brand new reset. You can see I've done a little bit of combat, just enough to get the money I needed to buy this ship. But look at my exploration rank, it's aimless and it's 0%. And just to show you that there's no like shenanigans or anything going on, if I open up my cartographics data, there is no data. This is a new account. You can see there, no exploration there, no data there. So I haven't done any exploration on this account at all. It is a brand new reset. So, the Road to Riches. Now, this is a method of collecting exploration data quickly. That means we're going to be going from known planets that has high exploration value, and we're just going to go from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. This means we will only be scanning planets that has a high value, and because we're just going to go from one planet to the next, we're going to make a lot of data very quickly. This does mean you're not going to get first discoveries, you're not going to get first maps. This is already planets that has been well known for a long time, but you are still going to collect data very quickly. There are many different tools for this that you can use to create these routes, and this is the one I show on in ED Tools, but there are others as well. I'll link some of them in the description. You can go, you can check those out. Put in your start system. This is where my character is at right now. Max distance from start, how far do we want to go? Max systems in route. Ideally, you will need like 80 something planets. I think 83 if you only go for terraformable water worlds. They give you like 1.3 million in data, then you times the bonus. Should give you up, with 83 should get you up to what you need for exploration elite. So just so you have a feeling for how many planets you're going to need to collect for. Then all we're going to do now is we're going to go get route. And now down here, we now have a route of planets to visit. So basically what we'll do is, we can see here how far this jump is. It's 40 light years, so this would be 2 jumps for my ship. I'll have to go to the system. I'll have to go to planet 3, which is 102 light seconds away. This is an Earth-like world. And then I'll have to go and scan it and map it. Then I head on to the next system, 38 light years away, go to planet 1, we can see the distance, and this is a terraformable water world. So both Earth-like terraformed water worlds, very high value planets. One thing that's worth mentioning is if you get to a system like this, I would consider if I want to fly 35,000 light seconds just to get to 2 terraformed water worlds, it might be quicker for me to just say, nah, I'm gonna skip that system and go to that HIP system because there I only have to fly 7,000 light seconds, or even maybe skip that as well, just go down to these ones where they're very close. You can see that I get an Earth-like. So do look at the distances here, consider whether you want to go or you want to fly that distance, because sometimes time-wise it's not really worth it. What we're going to do is we're going to click a little copy icon here to copy the system name, go into the galaxy map, and first I'm going to make sure that I've set my route to fastest because this is a new character. It defaults to economical route. Make sure you set this to fastest route to get there quicker. We're going to go and go here to a route. We're going to make sure we set this to star class, and we have selected O to M class stars, and we selected the apply filter to route down here. This ensures that we are only going to be routing through stars that are scoopable, so we are never going to run out of fuel. So let's go and find our first system, plot our route, and let's go. So once in system, we're going to go into the system map, and we're going to make sure we have the planet we're going to explore, have that selected. Don't bother going into the full spectrum scanner, the FSS scanner. You can see here now in the lower left-hand corner that this planet is actually being scanned. We're going to scan it just by approaching it. So there's no reason to waste your time in the FSS scanner since we're interested in just one planet. The FSS scanner is good if you want to scan a whole system, so you don't have to fly to them. But since we want to map this planet anyway, we're going to fly to it regardless. So you might as well just not use the FSS scanner and just go straight for the planet. So here we are in range of the first planet. Let's get the FSS scan out. We can see down here in the right hand corner that this is a 7 probe efficiency target. We've got to try to see if we can hit the efficiency targets. What I'd like to do with 7 probes is to shoot one right at the center and then do in a square and hit for those horizon markers. There, 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 and there. And then for the back sides, I like to go at the point in between and then go like a little bit outside the horizon marker. So I'm gonna hit it on the back side. So I want to put one there, and I want to put one, let's say, there maybe. See where those probes hit at the back. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. And there we go, 90. We even got it on 6 probes in that case. And this is an unengineered launch, remember that. So, we're done with that planet. Let's exit out of the scanner, pick up the next system, plot our routes, and then let's go. I'm gonna keep exploring for about another hour so that we get a feeling for how much data you can collect in an hour doing this. And then I'm gonna show you how you're gonna get that 3 times bonus. So I've been exploring for about an hour, and what you need to do next is you need to make your way out to Musca Dark Region. It's in the description. As well, when you are in system, you need to make it through this curtain of fleet carriers to the station that you can see here. Because on this station, this is the only station where you have this times 3 bonus. And the bonus is going to last, it started on the 11th of December, and it's going to last until like 2 weeks. So that will probably be until the 24th. I'm not sure if the 25th is included. I don't think it is. So until the 24th of December, 2020. That's the amount of time you have to go out and get this bonus. So from the time this video is posted, it should be like a week and a half left of this event. We are here on the station, and I just want to once again show you here. Still, exploration. We are exploration aimless, and we have no exploration rank at all. And also, take a note of my credits while we're at it, 127,000 credits. So, if I go in here to the Starport Services and into the Universal Cartographies, we can now sell our data. I made 15 million in this hour that I've been exploring, and that seems to be pretty average of what you can expect. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to sell this data. There we go. Now, if I look over here, you might see that I just sold for 15 million in data, but I got 45. Well, you can see we got the times 3 bonus. But also note my exploration rank. I am now a trailblazer at 63%. But when you do these massive upgrades where you jump multiple ranks, then you will have to sometimes relog in order to get all the rank progression done properly. So what I'm just going to quickly do is I'm just going to go up to the main menu, jump back into solo. There we go. Now, see, there we go. That's much better. 10% Ranger. And if we head over to the Wiki page now, we can see we made it from aimless And it makes sense, right? Ranger, you need 35 million. We passed that, we got 45, so we are now making our way through Ranger towards Pioneer. So we just need to go 2 more ranks and we are at Elite. Now we can see here that for Elite you're going to need 320 million in exploration data, and with about 15 million with the times 3 bonus, so that's 45 million for an hour exploring. That means in just over 7 hours, just like a bit over 7 hours of exploration, you should be able to make enough data to make it all the way to Elite. So guys, if you found this video useful, I would really appreciate if you would go down and give it a like and subscribe to the channel, maybe even leave a comment. While you're down there, also please go and check out the merch store. Thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.